the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm alongside Coach James Borrego. And, Coach, a nice effort so far. What's the key here in the second half, though?
Stay with our defense. That's the key. When we have our opportunities, push the pace. But we got to get stops, push it at them, and keeping a rhythm offensively at our point.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
You know, right now for Minnesota, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Pelicans. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Here's David. That is just nasty.
Athleticism on that finish.
Nice.
Whoa, just climbing the ladder for that 360. Stupendous hop.
Yeah, Greg, he was sky high on that finish. Davis with the double team. It's deflected. 6 to shoot. Morales the pass to Bay. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They host the Clippers after this game. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
There's the screen. To the paint. Here's Morales. And he uses the glass on the layup. Morales has got 26 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Davis has the open look. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Poole looking it over. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. And Davis throws it down hard.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. We've got Davis. Naz Reid out there with McDaniels. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Edwards in at the point. Davis knocks down the 3.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what James Borrego was going over with his team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out. Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it."
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. 1:25 left in the 4th quarter. Clock at 6. Poked away. It's stolen by Davis. And here comes the break.
Boy, you love to see McDaniels set up a teammate and make the game easy.
Pelicans leading by 6. It's stolen by Davis. From outside, knocks down the 3.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
And the officials have called the illegal streak right there.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
There's 47 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Rips it down with 2 hands.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Now the Timberwolves with it. They've scored 10 straight. 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And there's the dunk.
And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Guys, what are their best options now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
Poole outside. Now Williamson. Here's Morales. That one goes.
And providing the support where they need it. That stops a 12-0 run.
Oh, he nailed it.
And it counts. Down it goes at the buzzer.
Thank you once again for supporting your team here today.
You couldn't dream up a more dramatic finish. 3 points right as the buzzer sounds. This is a ball game people will be talking about for quite some time.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll wrap it up.